I get back exactly? Yeah, that's an issue. Yeah. Oh wait, no, here we go.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Strange having a decontamination chamber open up into another part of the secret. Oh my god. Dear God, I hold nest with these foul creatures. No mind my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dang complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. I will not think of what I have seen of the chairs and the cages. I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. That's a cool door that I'm gonna just leave completely open. What's this? Disposal tubes, okay. Ow. Ow. Let's try not to do that again. Sure, our legs will appreciate it. Okay, how much further? From tide to spine, and who is that third, that shadow, that spirit child in the background, that barely formed, that changeling that almost lived and never missed, that never missed?
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mann.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
He's here, he's here! I said you'd come.
These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. He was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards the wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
That out. Another pump, it seems. Once again, I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. That was nice. I have to do it again, I think. Can't go that way. Oh no, it saved me grabbing the ladder actually. That's interesting. Oh, okay. We need to put this back into it. Now we can turn it. Now we can turn it. Is this still missing some cogs? Oh yeah, because there's one right here. Now we can turn it. I don't have what though. What's the point of that? Oh. Blood is drained after the bell, the saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement even as my head spins and shudders in fever as anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. Final descent beckons me to enter as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into neighborhood. So, a way to the period, I guess. Where are we supposed to go? Oh. Oh, we can go down here and not have to deal with Mr. I'm gonna electrify the water as I chase you. Yeah, here we go. Children dancing, he obsessively scans the newspapers and periodicals for new inventions. They are the architect to evaluate us all, he proclaims. Edwin and Enoch just play on, unaware. Crawled into my bunk all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within the gentlest of stones. It sings to me and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled, sick and heaving. I remember how we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. Then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went inside the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. Then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of their... I can't say the name of the flower. I'm trying to still in this. I've heard its name, but I can't say it. When they first said Daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slaughter. They were inseparable, always together, one soul and two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill, I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. No unauthorized persons. No, good thing I'm authorized.
And came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone. For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all. This place.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
I guess we come up to that later.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I'll seek the source of this obstruction, and then I'll render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you.
Quickly, quickly, the air is thin. Your little faces turn no madness. They suffocate, they suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free. I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mandus, saboteur. You can't come in. No, you can't come in. You must sleep in the yard, bad piggy. Dirty pig, stinky, filthy animal. You bad child, you stinky child, you filth.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
So it is done. The saboteur is me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice torn agape into my open, bifractured heart.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Mandus? You know the answer well.
Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have provided indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize its source, but drifts like dust through the air, lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will send their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Oh, so we're breaking it again. Alright.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
Can man construct himself anew? Can man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart to the bricks and begin again? Or are souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man defined by his actions, defined by which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, till those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wire, as I ask myself this, is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. Okay. Not sure where we go from here. There has to be something else we do over here, right? No, I guess not. Oh, I can go around this. I did not realize. Here we go.
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Be nice if I could see. Here's a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's silver spoon. What you did get born holding ever so painful for mummy dear. Grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. than you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. The spoon was the same you gave your twins, then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where you dig next, I ask? You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I become? Seems that the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. If in the throes of my evil I sent children to the pipes to clean them, then it seems likely there is another entrance I can use to escape this noxious maelstrom of vengeance. I'll ignore the burning in my nostrils from the fumes of that godless compound X and that fuels these machines, and I will become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. Oh, so I probably don't want to go up there right now. Some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam could be catastrophic, certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever old goat, I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand, I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the overman. Come on, going the other way. Oh, or they fucking know exactly where I am. Okay. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. There's no way. Quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me, its unholy inhuman mind coil and slick and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets, I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. All about me, the thunder of machinery, the blast of boiling steam, I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my hole unless I can find a way to shut it off.
wonders. This is what you dreamt into being.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies! Kill them all!
Anything to save them. Burn away the remnants. The parts that will not process the waste, the offal of your world. They grit the system and stick the wheels to the temple floor. Oh, they're out on the street now. That's not good at all.
Oh God, no, what have I done? No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
No one misses the poor. Grown-ups and orphans in the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds to you. Call a beggar and a lady walk safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. The privilege, this pretension, these so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful, they wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less sturdy. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and they will feed from them.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. By redemption, can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom? All of your ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world!
Stand and look at myself in the mirror. Penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me. What the fuck? His mouth is full of the sulfur mustards. Vain fool, he sneers. You're really so very different? Do you generally believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is empire, cretin. This is the killing idiocy. The natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you, where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you. Ubermensch, I speak German, and thus I'll wash my hands and take it to bed. Don't know why him holding his dick was a necessary part of that. This is the correct way.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
There are too many of these damnations, these beasts loose on the street to have all come from the engine rooms. As I emerged, I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic lifts, which suggest the machine has been planning this for some time, smuggling rooms to the surface all about this neighborhood. If my bearings are correct, beyond the alley I should stand directly over the ignition rooms. I'll wager that if I find a pneumatic there, it will carry me back to the machine's heart. Warming the world, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease. I saw rubbish floating in the harbor. We are ruiners, all of us, and we make the world unclean. I return, an angel of vengeance, a saboteur once more. I'll find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter, enough destruction to open the heart before it, confuse the machine enough to spring its locks and secret doorways, must cause it great shocks, stab its eyes, poke hot wires into its ears, hammers to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gasp I will scuttle into its throat and stab its heart from the inside.
But will they be free? Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The word? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
sense an opportunity in my first strike. Impeding these cogs with a large enough object should jam the flow of coolant, causing the pressure to build up that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Don't know what that ladder is for. Yes, I did it.
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too low, Commander. My great works are almost begun.
Walking away from those temples, the small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose clod, headless rib cages in the cool stone behind the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the lug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate like a children's child's spine. But clockwork, how could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece. By the egg I laid myself under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. That makes sense. It is critically injured now, I am sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me, a wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate, I retch and burn with fever. I am an angel of death descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the two that came after.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs. Towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
More this way, just look at that. Here we go.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
The veil lifts, the bride is waiting. Round up some orphans in the world will thank you for it. Just spare of war and the gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar and a lady walks safely again.
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Walk tunnels where no human has trod before. I'm sure of that. It's just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves. The deathly still of the freezing air tell me I am close.
But why did you take my children?
I, Mandus, of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide, and everything is lost.
teleports in and out of reality. Oh, get fucked. Damn, I don't think that would kill it if that was lucky. Bandits descending amongst the spirits. The Aztecs believed they could avert the apocalypse through sacrifice. History tells us they failed. Their tragedy was simply that they could not spill enough blood in time.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. My children. My children. What have I done? What have I become? I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean. I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Memories, they surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them covered in the blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate. I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split creating him? Was this the egg of my soul the moment the great clock began to tick? Is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take the madman into my heart once more? And forgive him and myself as well. I search for instruction, for advice, for help in my goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says, you must find your own answers now.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
What the hell? Damn, we were right at the door, too. Hey, let's just go again. Oh. How do we get it's the question. Come on, it's right there. Oh, I didn't know you could peek out. God damn it. It's not like we need it now, but oh, that would have been helpful. Oh, here we go.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
I think I took the long way around. Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I.
Magnus, listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend. Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them in the temple slaves, knowing what the new century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and grapple on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we share. Everything we do to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free. I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts. Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out. And in that moment, the new century was born.
Alright, well, so from the Amnesias I've played so far, I have to say this one's my favorite. So I like the steampunk aesthetic to it and everything. And I just like the story of it more. But that's it for now. So until next time.